One of the things that we specialize in at the Edgecombe Golf Academy is helping golfers to learn from scratch, helping them build their swings. And a few months ago, Romario came looking to learn how to play golf. He likes the idea of having a career in golf. He's in grade 9. He'd never played much before. He is a good sportsman, good cricketer. So we had a nice, good athlete to start with. But I just thought I'd show you some of the steps that we've gone through with Mario so far. It's by no means a complete session, but it shows you the kind of the logic behind how we address teaching new golfers. So Romario, in his first assessment, his grip's not great, his setup's not great. When he swings back, he's got a little bit of a sway. Coming into impact, you can see his left arm tends to buckle. And he's got a bit of a chicken wing. So that was our kind of blueprint. That's what we started with. So the first thing we did was we tried to get him to learn how to chip correctly. In learning how to chip, we could work a little bit on his grip. We got him to get a little feel for some short shots. And importantly, from a structural point of view, we got the left arm to become more in line. In other words, to stop buckling through impact. Once we had a good idea about how he felt more confident with his chipping, we then moved further away from the green and we got him to do some pitch shots. And had some exercises to help him to learn how to set his wrists correctly, how to move his body and his arms a little bit more in sync. You see he cocks his wrist quite nicely and bringing the club down into impact. Now his left arm doesn't buckle. He hits the club down nicely, creates some spin, and we've got a nice follow through. The most obvious limitation here was the fact that he still had a bit of a tilt and a sway on his backswing. So then we did some exercises to teach him how to make a better rotation going back. So this is the sword and the stone drill to try and create that. And with his backswing and his better, we then moved on to a half swing. And what we're looking for here is structure. So his setup now is better, his grip is better. Swinging back, he has a good rotation in his lower body. He doesn't tilt his shoulders anymore, sets his wrists quite nicely. There's still some issues, he's not perfect. He gets his weight a little bit stuck on his outside of his right foot. And then bringing the club down into impact. You can see his left arm is a bit straighter. His club and his left arm are a bit more in line. And going through impact, he goes nicely onto his front foot. So those are the basic building steps that we've used to help him to get to a much more structured golf swing. And it hasn't taken very long. If we look once more at his first swing, this was mid-April. And you can see the difference in his impact position going through the ball. On the picture on the right is where he started. The picture on the left is where he is now. So it'll be really interesting to see how far we get over the next 2 months. But it just shows you that if you take the time to learn step by step, it's easy to correct a lot of the faults that we find in the golf swing. If you need help with your golf or you know anybody who's looking to start the game, please give us a shout.